This is my E-Flite RV-7, and the RV-7 is more or less just on top of my list of all my RC airplanes. And it is because, I mean, when you have like this one 1.1, and it's kind of the optimal size, to me at least. I think that you have RC airplanes in like 1.1 to 1.4. They are just a really good size just to move around, and also usually just easy to see in the sky and to orientate and just to do things in a great stable way. And this is just a fantastic RC airplane, I think, with great features. So let's go outside and get this one flying again. Really smooth and easy takeoff with the RV-7. I'm running this on a 4S 2200 milliamp battery, which is the battery I usually do. I don't like to fly this on 3S, although you can fly if you want to do it gentle, but if you, like me, just want to go around and do kind of snap rolls and whatnot, I think that the 4S is a good choice. It's a great handling and easy flying plane, kind of small also at 1100 millimeters. So it is fairly quick on its feet when it comes to roll and such. Really nice inverted loop. So inverted flying is great, and in certain aspects I would consider that this plane flies a little bit like the E-Flite Mustang at 1.2 meter wingspan.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
But this one is easier to orientate because you have these blue tips then of the wing, and also this great LED light set, although it doesn't really show in daylight like this, but when you're out in the dark it's really helpful. Very little wind today, so I can just go around and do my usual tricks. I haven't experienced this one being squirrely or anything. So it is a really well behaved plane. Of course you have to have some speed. I mean, it's not really immune but to stall, but with just a bit of common sense, just keep a little bit of power, I think you will be fine. Fairly easy to get down also. I have replaced the wheels then on mine, just because I think that when you have wheel pans and you do like rougher grass, chances are it will just nose over or having just problem to take off. So I prefer to fly with larger wheels then, and also without pants. But as you can see, I mean, landings are really easy, more or less full flaps, line up, a little bit of power, let it drop, and just a tiny bit of flare in the end. And when you're tired of that, just go around and do whatever you like in the sky. I think it's a quite efficient plane, although it does feature a 3-bedded prop. So I continue to push this one for a very long time. I also done floats then on my second RV-7, so I purchased another one to do just float flying. And although it's not as enjoyable to fly with wheels, because I think that the plane is not really designed to do floats, so it's a custom modification by me. That means that you just have to figure things out, and it is a little bit more loaded than what I would like, but still a really enjoyable plane. I just tend to keep some planes around, although I just fly lots of different planes. Some I really want to keep, and this is one of them. So it's on top of my list just because it is such a good featured RC airplane with everything it offers. So it's I mean, you have all the kind of flight assist with SAFE and AS3X. You also have the fantastic LED light set, flaps, telemetry, and also overall just a really well behaved RC airplane, very easy built. So to me then this plane just ticks all the boxes. And just very easy to get down. Always good to have some sort of landing practice. I don't think you need it with this plane. It's so easy just to go and do like touch and goes or landings. So I think the flight envelope then on this RV-7 is great. I wouldn't say that it's the most speediest RC plane I have, and it certainly isn't as slow as maybe when I fly my E-Flite M7. But overall, just nothing to complain about. If you're really a kind of a 3D pilot and you want to do prop hanging and stuff, I think that this plane might not be for you because there are better kind of aerobatic RC planes in that aspect. But you want to have a plane that you can fly scale, sporty, and do some round of aerobatics. I think that this RV-7 just is more or less perfect as is. It's a truly great and fun experience every time I get this one flying. The things that just make me really like this RC plane is that, first of all, it's a great look to it. It just flies fantastic. It does have the features, and it just handles great on grass even. So that's really important to me. And it's also really easy just to assemble and to take apart. So when I'm not flying my RC planes, I usually just store them in the box because I have so many. So I can't really have them all assembled at the same time. And on mine then I've just replaced the wheels then to have these Dave Brown wheels. They are just super soft, which makes for really great ground handling even on rougher grass. So they can highly recommend these Dave Brown wheels. And it was more or less, I mean, I have to just use some sort of locking nut just to secure it, and just had a little bit of glue just to hold this in place. But that's more or less just it. Just a great addition to this RC plane. And hopefully I will just continue to fly this one for a long time. It's absolutely a fantastic RC plane. Maybe not the most aerobatic or most fun, because then I suspect that the planes like the Aeros Bigfoot or the Aeros Trekker, or I mean some other RC planes, they are more, you know, toss around in the sky. But this one just gives a really nice balance of features, design, and just a great flying ability.